Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas based off of this free analysis video we're about to give you right now. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, go ahead and give us a visit on the homepage of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like these free analysis videos we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up with the premium membership. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting and loving on a daily and weekly basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market. All right, so let's take a look at these charts here. First one we're going to take a look at is Google. Google, I do think this is a nice reversal signal. We had a hold of these similar lows here 2 days in a row. 1, 2, with that reversal candle here, I should say potential reversal candle. And then we got that bounce signal confirmation today, breaking the previous day's high, which we did that. And we're headed higher. I think we're definitely going to come back up to retest these previous highs at about 1,060, 1,063. But that is definitely a resistance that's still in the way. You can see we knocked our head into it there. We knocked our head into it there. So pay attention to that resistance level above us. As far as support, we've got really nice support right here. I'll draw it for you right around there at about 1,028.50. You can see that it's gotten a bounce several times here, right here on this day, right here on this day, and then the following day. So really nice support level to play with moving forward on Google. The next one we're going to take a look at is Amazon. And Amazon, let's see here, made a really nice move, obviously, after earnings. Super strong right here. And here we are coming into this little resistance, just a mini resistance. You can see it ran into it there, a couple days here and there, and here we are against that resistance. So that's a resistance that you want to look for. As far as support, and as far as that level, it's right around 1,140. As far as support, we've got really nice support, just 20 bucks below us. Based off of this previous resistance there, and then you can clearly see it's gotten bounces against this level several times in the last couple of weeks. The next stock we're going to take a look at is Chipotle, and Chipotle here forming a decent little bottom here, and you can clearly see we broke over into the gap right here. Here's that gap high. We closed over it yesterday. We also closed pretty much right at it today. So we're holding over it, making new highs. So to me, it looks like Chipotle is going to head higher from here. But just keep in mind, it's probably going to get rejected somewhere up here nearby. All right, we've got the first pretty decent level of resistance at just about 300 bucks, and that's based off of this previous support. You can see how many times it bounced off of that, so losing that level is a key level, all right? The other thing to mention is we've been in just a really big downtrend for a long time, all right? So that's not the healthiest action, and even going back, we'll look at the weekly chart here, since middle of 2015, we've been heading lower and lower. Each bounce attempt has gotten sold off, all right? So even though I think that we're going to get some higher prices here in the short term, just keep in mind that if we get up to maybe 321 to 340, those levels are very shortable levels here on Chipotle. But in the meantime, I think that we can look for some upside movement on this stock that comes back down into about 280, 275. To me, that's a very viable zone here, as we've got a nice little uptrend here to buy off of. All right. The next one we're going to take a look at is Netflix. And Netflix just kind of trading sideways here for about a month and a half. And what I gather from that is it's just kind of taking a break before its next move. We've got some support down here at about 189.50 based off of this previous resistance there, and here it turned into support there and right here. So the next thing I want to point out is if we do break this support, we've got a really nice uptrend line right here. Started back here in July of 2016. You can see we got a bounce here, there, and then another bounce right here. So if we do break lower, we've got that trend line support as well. All right, so pay attention to that main level. As far as resistance, we've got resistance up here at about 205 based off of this previous rejection point there and right there. All right, so next one we're going to take a look at is Gopro. And Gopro, this is one that I seldom like to get long on because obviously each breakout attempt just gets failed after failed, all right? And we've been pretty much nailing Gopro. If you watch the videos that we've done on Gopro, you know that we called for a downside move right here on Gopro, and that was based off of this false breakout. So we had this resistance here, there's a resistance, there's a resistance. We broke over that resistance right here and held over it, but then we clearly got rejected below that level here, and you can see that we ended up heading lower since then. We also called for an upside move right here and called for a rejection once it got back up to this price point, which is exactly what happened. Now we say with not as much confidence as this downside move that we called for on Gopro several times, but this is not the time, in our opinion, to get short, a new short on Gopro, and that's because we're at here very close to these all-time lows on Gopro, an area where Gopro has gotten bounces from many times before. All right. The other thing is we've got this trend line right here, started here, there's a bounce, and here we are reacting to that level right here. So I could definitely see Gopro getting a bounce here. We also have, if you look here, we have this gap down, all right, washout low with a green close, and then the following day today, we saw a gap up with a close over the previous day's high, all right. So that to me is the first reversal signal that we've seen here on Gopro this whole time, all right. This whole time, we haven't seen a reversal signal like that, but we finally got that right here. So Gopro could be looking for an upside move in the near term. Next one we're going to take a look at is Twitter. If I can just spell it right. And so Twitter, just kind of rebrief, we had a nice breakout here on earnings. We called for an upside move off of this trend line. You can go back, watch last video we did on Twitter right here. Actually, not the last video, but the video before the move happened. We called for a bounce on the 25th of October. You can go back, watch the video we did on Twitter, and see exactly why we liked it for a long. Just basically was this trend line here. You can see got a bounce there, right there, and here we are retesting it right there. And obviously we called for that bounce, and it got a big bounce right there. But what I want to point out too is that we broke over this resistance level here. There's a resistance, and we broke over it right here, only to break back below it right there. So to me, you know, this level is now a resistance level. Can we break over it? We can totally break over it, but we've got some work to do. MACD below the signal line, RSI below the 50 line, so it's really got some work to do. You know that if you follow along on these videos, I don't like to base my trading decisions solely off of the indicators, but it's I kind of use it as a confirmation tool for the opinion that I have. So right now we've got a lot of work to do. All right, could be a little bit of a bull flag, but to me this $20.50 is still a level of resistance, and that's the make or break level here for Twitter. If we do end up heading lower on Twitter, a great buying opportunity is down here at about $18 to $18.50. You can see that this is the, if you watch my mouse in the middle of the screen here, you can see we've got the biggest volume support bar, all right? So volume by price, all right, otherwise known as volume profile. It's not the exact same, but it's the similar, very similar concept, all right? And what it means is how much volume has been traded at a certain level, all right? And that's what creates support and resistance. And this is the biggest level, the biggest volume bar of support that we have right here on the entire Twitter chart, all right? And we're above that, okay? So that is bullish overall. So if we do head lower, that's a great buying opportunity. And if you match it up with this trend line as well that got several bounces before, that's even better. So to me, I would personally be welcoming a dip into 1850 because that is a great buying opportunity. All right, next one we're going to take a look at is Apple. And Apple, to me, looks like it could get a bounce here because we saw a big retrace right here with a washout low, and then today we had a gap over the previous day's high and a close over the previous day's high. The last time that happened was over here, and look what happened then. All right, we traded lower right here. There's that same 3 candlestick day right here. Same thing we're seeing right here. All right, the time that we saw that previously was right here. Here's another time right there, and you can see that mark the low. Where's another time? And the last time before that that we saw this was right here, and I'll kind of zoom in here so you can see it. Okay, so if you look right here closely, this is back in 2016, in the summer of 2016. You can see right here, so we got that close below the previous day's low, and then boom, a gap up and close over the previous day's high. That's the signal that we're looking at that has given Apple, that has marked the bottom for Apple several times in the recent history. So you really want to pay attention to this signal that we're getting right here on Apple. Looks to me like it's found a bottom. We still got resistance above us, but we'll worry about that later. But to me, this signal is the most important thing that you want to be watching here for Apple. So thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I really hope that you learned a lot from this video because that's why we make these videos. So you learn and get better as a trader. If you want to take your trading up another notch from watching these free analysis videos, give it a shot. Visit us on the homepage, get to know us better, and then sign up for the premium membership. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market.